Sarah Ferguson previously shared her fears that her cancer had spread to somewhere else, just months before her second diagnosis. Sarah Ferguson previously made a heartbreaking confession that she couldn't sleep over fears that her cancer had spread. The 63-year-old has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of skin cancer, just 6 months after sharing that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer. A mole was removed from her body during her mastectomy, which was then diagnosed as a malignant melanoma, the most serious form of skin cancer. Following her treatment last year, Sarah appeared on ITV's Loose Women, where she opened up on her breast cancer diagnosis, as well as her initial fears. Speaking on the show, Sarah also described how she would wake up at 4 a.m. worrying that the cancer had spread to other parts of her body. Sarah, who is mother to Princess Beatrice, 35, and Princess Eugenie, 33, said, "You know that moment when you suddenly wake up and go, I'm sure I've got cancer somewhere else. I'm getting over that, but it's only been a few months last year since I had the operation." According to her spokesperson, Sarah is in good spirits despite the shock news. However, it is reported that she is finding having a second cancer diagnosis within 6 months as distressing. Insiders told The Sun, "It has not been an easy time." Dermatologists are said to have raised concern after Sarah had several moles removed from her body during reconstructive breast surgery last year. Just days after Christmas, where she joined the royals at Sandringham, Sarah got the heartbreaking news that one mole was malignant. Speaking on Loose Women last year, Sarah also encouraged women to not miss out on their screening appointments. She told the show's presenters, "I really want to shout about this. Don't skip your screening appointments, because I would not be sitting here if I hadn't gone." Sarah previously underwent an 8-hour single mastectomy operation and reconstruction after discovering an early form of breast cancer after a routine mammogram, one which she almost missed. In a post on Instagram, Sarah shared news of her second cancer diagnosis. She wrote, "Naturally, another cancer diagnosis has been a shock, but I'm in good spirits and grateful for the many messages of love and support." Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York and ex-wife of Prince Andrew, shared on Monday that she has melanoma, a serious and aggressive form of skin cancer. In an announcement on Instagram, the 64-year-old former royal family member said she'd been taking some time to herself since being diagnosed with malignant melanoma. Ferguson, widely known as Fergie, said the diagnosis came as a shock since it is the second cancer diagnosis she'd received in the past year. Ferguson underwent a mastectomy and reconstructive surgery last summer after being diagnosed with breast cancer during a routine mammogram screening. A breast cancer diagnosis may also increase a person's risk of melanoma. A spokesperson for Ferguson told CNN the malignant melanoma was discovered during reconstructive surgery following a mastectomy. Several moles were removed, one of which was identified as cancerous. Ferguson promptly received treatment and is at home recovering and, in good spirits, she shared in the post. As with many forms of cancer, early detection of melanoma is key to increasing a person's chance of survival. "It was thanks to the great vigilance of my dermatologist that the melanoma was detected when it was," Ferguson wrote. "I believe my experience underlines the importance of checking the size, shape, color and texture and emergence of new moles that can be a sign of melanoma and urge anyone who is reading this to be diligent," Ferguson shared. Ferguson's melanoma announcement is the latest in a recent wave of royal family health news. Last week, Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, had a scheduled abdominal surgery, and King Charles III is being treated for an enlarged prostate.